Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Evolution, the series where I went from Minecraft InfDev through Alpha, and now we're in Beta 1.6.6. And in the last episode, we were just about at 100 subscribers, and between episodes, we hit it. We got 100 subscribers, and that was very cool. I made a little video on that, so check that out, and feel free to comment and subscribe, because I'm adding everyone's name who comments on that video that they're subbed on this obsidian wall here. And as you can see, there's already a couple of signs on here of people who have subscribed and commented on that video, so that's very cool. So I've got a lot planned for this episode today, but before we get into all of that, I just wanted to show you what I did between episodes. I've actually done a lot, most notably this, cleaning up all of the snow and ice in this area, which was a big task. Yeah, spent ages just mining out all of the snow and ice. Actually, I can go into my statistics. Times mined 42,000 snow layers mined, which is my highest amount, and yeah, I spent ages just clearing this all out, and this is what the map looks like now. There's no snow on it, which is nice. And the second thing I did was at our greenhouse tree farm construction that I showed off in the last episode, was just at this entrance here. I made a little staircase that comes down into here, into this little mushroom room, and I'm gonna put the brown mushroom on the roof there, but I just don't have the materials right now. And basically this is just a dark room where the mushrooms can spread, because mushrooms can spread now, but just very slowly, but they I think they need darkness to do that. But yeah, I kind of want to make it so that I don't have to, run in here, place torches, fight off all the mobs and stuff. I want to be able to have lighting turn on in the walls. Which leads us to our next update. Now, this is the update that I've probably been most excited for. This is the 1.7 update, and it added like a whole bunch of stuff, including my favorite block in the game, the Piston. I'm very excited to have that in its janky form in this early version. But anyway, before we move on to that, we're going to have to add all of these items. There actually aren't that many that can be placed to the underground area with all the items in the game. So these are actually all the items that were added from Beta 1.3 to Beta 1.6, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, not a whole lot. Let's see here. Okay, wait, no, this is Beta 1.3. So Beta 1.4 to Beta 1.6 only added these items here. So, yeah, let's place them down over here real quick. And just like that, that's everything added from Beta 1.4 to Beta 1.6.6. Not much compared to all the other versions. They added a lot of things. Yeah, I've put all these items here. Trapdoors, you might think you could put on the ground. They actually can't be put on the floor. You have to put them against a block. And I wanted to put these detector rails and power rails on like a half slab, kind of like what I did with the cake. But it doesn't let you do that. So yeah, these are in this chest for now. And this map, if you're wondering, is the first map I made, the fully completed map of my beta area. So yeah, that's gonna go in here. Alright, so here we are, finally. Beta 1.7 was released on June 30th, 2011, added the two best blocks into the game, pistons and sticky pistons. So excited to use these. It changed so that flint and steel was required to ignite TNT before you only had to punch it, but there was no way to put it out. This way it ensures that you only only use flint and steel to light it. Shears were also added, which actually were originally supposed to diffuse TNT before flint and steel was required to light TNT, so that's interesting. Silverfish texture was added, but isn't used yet. Brick and cobblestone textures were changed from this to this. Fences, you can have any block on top of them, and I'm just excited to get into it, so let's get into it. Okay, so here we are, Beta 1.7, let's get cracking. Okay, firstly, bam, can place stuff on top of fences, nice. Secondly, bam, we got shears, let's go. Okay, this can help break wool quickly, nice. I really want to get some leaves for the first time. Let's go grab some. Yes! Leaves! Nice. Okay, that's very cool. We can get leaves. I don't think the leaves... I think the leaves still decay if they're not attached to wood, but that's very cool. We got leaves. Very nice. Okay, next let's check out this cobblestone texture. Yep, definitely a lot less jarring. I actually kind of prefer the old jarring look, I'm not going to lie. Okay, but now on to the most important part of this update. We got the piston and the sticky piston. There it is. There's our piston. Let's go. Let's make another one so we can make a sticky piston. Give us, and then I think you just go like this. Bam. Sticky piston and piston. Where are my levers? Dog sit. Where are my levers? Here they are. Give it to me. Alright, place them down. Bang, bang, bang. Oh. Yes. We have pistons. You have to understand why this is the best block in the game. So good. Oh, I'm so excited. Pistons! Alright, but let's get to business. We've moved to beta 1.7_01, as you can see in the top left corner there. And the reason we've done that is because of this duplication glitch right here that I wanted to show off. You'll also notice that I've got my migrator cape, and that is because we are in Betacraft. We've moved the world back over to Betacraft again, because the official Minecraft launcher doesn't have this version archived. I don't understand why you would bother archiving everything if you don't archive every version you have, especially when Betacraft literally has it. It makes no sense. Anyway, this is a very famous duplication design by Kirsha on YouTube. I'll link that video in the description. 11 years old. It's a very very historic video. But basically, I'm going to turn my volume down because the pistons are loud. You power up the pistons. I need my redstone. You get the timing going. Oops. It shouldn't matter that I broke that. Now we place our block in there. And we change the timing. Bang. And there we go. Duplicated dirt. Very cool. Now, some of you might have concerns about me duping, but don't worry, like last time, I won't dupe excessively, and I will actually keep track of everything I dupe. I'm going to put a little building here, and I'm going to keep track so it's, you know, all transparent, everything I dupe, all the items and that there. Yeah, it's going to be very transparent what I dupe. And it's mainly for a specific reason. It's mainly, again, to get gold, more gold, so that I can eventually have gold apples later down the line, and I think that'd just be cool as my food source, a whole bunch of gold apples. So yeah, this is what this machine is basically for. Nothing too crazy, you know. I might dupe some of that blue wool because blue is so hard to get. Who knows? But yeah, I will keep a list of what I've duped, and yeah, you'll just kind of have clarity on that. But that's enough talking. I think we should put a little structure around this thing so that it has a home. Alright, and a little time later we have a build for the duplicator. It has a lot of pistons involved in it, which I actually think are a really great decoration block. It's basically the same all the way around. It's got glass windows so we can see it, and then yeah, duplication station, beta 1.7_01, and then has the date. Yeah, and this is what it looks like inside. So I kind of lined the floor with glowstone, and then put some leaves on top just because like it kind of shows off a bit more of the new features of the update. In here we have the blocks that I've duplicated so far. This is just representing redstone. I actually built another machine downstairs down in the mine to duplicate redstone because I just needed some. Just a little bit. I didn't go overboard, obviously. And then yeah, we've got this wood path. So you need the wood blocks, otherwise the grass will, the leaves will decay. So yeah, that you can't just place them down anywhere. You have to have it touching a wood block or near a wood block. In here we have like the current thing I'm working on. So I'm duping some gold. So this is like a chest that if I'm duping a lot, I can just put it in here. Probably only used for gold. I'm not going to be duping this much of anything except for gold. In here, that's just to put all my stuff. You keep following the path, and in here we have like the redstone and the redstone torch. So this is how we activate it. There we go. Turn that sound down. And then you follow the path more, go back to this red wool here, and you place the block there. And then it follows the obsidian. So the obsidian are like the important parts, and stand on this red wool here, and mine away. So yeah, that's the build. I really like it. So let me know what you think of it in the comments. I like that it looks a bit like industrial on the outside, and you walk inside, it's a bit of a contrast with the leaves and the glowstone. So yeah, it's I don't know. I really like this build. So let me know what you think of it in the comments. Yeah, I think it looks good in the area. Alright, but we're not done with the type of duplication machines you can build in this version with pistons now. Here's another one, which is specifically for sand and gravel, using the properties of their falling blocks to kind of dupe the block. Now we could go over to our duplication station over there, but I thought it would be cool to have two different places, one for the gravel, one for whatever else, and it just kind of shows the history of, like, there were different ways to dupe. And for this one, it's a specific item. A specific item can be duped this way. So basically, you have a line of sand, a line of gravel. You could have it both sand and gravel or whatever. You bring the pistons down, they pick it up, and then it drops. And if you do that fast enough, as you can see, a ton of blocks get duped in pretty quick succession. In pretty quick succession is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so you kind of collect quite a lot. I'll try and show it a bit better if this pig could get out of my way. Like this. There we go, now you can see it. So yeah, it's very effective, as you can see. You can get a lot for basically 0 work. Like, look at that, I've already got like multiple stacks, which is pretty insane. Almost 2 whole stacks from basically 2 seconds of work. So yeah, pretty powerful duplication exploit there. So yeah, we're gonna build a little structure around this one as well, and yeah, kind of immortalize it as well. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. This is the structure. If you go around, you can see I've got like these lights and these paintings. The back is pretty bland. There's just a single painting on it, and then this side looks like this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Comes off this path that I already constructed. You come through here. Yep, just sort of lets you know what it is. And then yeah, you just stand here and hold down right click, and all the spoils come to you. There are some losses inside the gravel that don't like get shot out into the water, but it hardly matters. It does not matter at all. You can swim out and get them, I guess, but yeah, look at that. I just timed that perfectly to get an entire stack of each. It's pretty good. But yeah, it's pretty basic. I've also got this lever here that will open a little door to this chest that I can store some stuff in. And yeah, so that's the build. So yeah, those are the biggest dupe exploits that pistons can provide, especially in these versions. Like, first one added, they obviously had some bugs, but yeah, big dupe exploits here. But back at the greenhouse now, like I said at the start of the episode, I wanted to make it so that lights would turn on in the walls to light up my my darkroom here, so I didn't have to deal with this sort of thing. So the way I've kind of done that is a little bit janky, but it works. Basically, you flick that lever and all the lights turn on. That's pretty much it. And then when you want them to turn off, flick that down, flick that up, and most of them work. I don't know why that didn't work, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty simple. So basically, that's just an indicator piston, but when you flick this lever on, which is the turning on stage, a redstone signal gets sent, and basically just powers this piston to push this block this way. And basically that gets sent all the way around to every single one. And then when I flick this off, that's why I have to flick them twice. When I flick this off, the piston goes down, but that still stays there because it's not a sticky piston, because you can't sticky piston 2 blocks. I could make it work all together, but I just found this like kind of the easiest way to do it. And then this one activates all these that go around and block it off to make the room dark again. So yeah, pretty low tech, but it works, which is good enough for me. So yeah. But that is going to be everything for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed and you made it this far, maybe consider subscribing. I do videos like this all the time. And yeah, we're building out this world, and hopefully one day we'll make it to the latest version of Minecraft, checking out all the quirks and stuff on the way. But yeah, that is going to be everything for today. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.